Welcome everybody, it's your boy Michael and
Your boy Armando de la Cruz. What's going on, y'all?
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. This idea was conceived in the mind. Today we giving birth to it, guys. Today we give birth to Brutally Honest Mastermind. The Mastermind Brotherhood. Why is it that we're doing this? How is it that we're doing this? What is it that we're doing? At the end of the day, listen, we all have our purpose in life. But that's not it. A lot of us don't even know what our purpose is. A lot of us go through our own lives trying to find our purpose in it and never find it. Matter of fact, a lot of us are going through this life of ours lost. A lot of us are going through this life without a purpose, without a meaning. Going through a lot of friendships and relationships with people just breaking you down. A lot of these toxic people. How do you deal with these people? How can you go through life when everybody is a pessimist, when everybody's putting you down? The main reason we're doing this show and the main reason I am calling it the Mastermind Brotherhood is because that's exactly what it is.
Yes,
it's not limited to just brothers. It's sisterhood too. It's a community. It's everybody together.
The people.
Everybody wants to make a change. A lot of people fail to accept and realize that before you make a change, you must first become the change. You start the change first with yourself. That's how it starts. We all got issues. I have an issue right now. My phone ain't even working. Like, you used to work at in phone store.
I work at Verizon right now.
I'm having issues with my phone, bro. I don't know what can you fix it?
What's wrong with it?
Oh, you need to know what's wrong with it, right?
What is it?
Wait, besides that, it's an Android?
Yeah, that might be.
So he has to know what's wrong with it. I'll tell you right now, the connection is not as good as it used to be. There's a lot of bugs. There's a lot of viruses. I don't even know. It's lagging. And sometimes I call somebody. Sometimes the call doesn't even go through. My texts, they say they've been texting me. And I don't know what was going on.
You took the battery out, put it on airplane mode, just reset the whole thing.
Did I what?
Reset it. You gotta reset it.
I have to reset how I reset my phone?
There's plenty of ways, but one way is airplane mode. Just put it on airplane mode for about 20 seconds and just reset everything, all the signal and stuff like that.
So you're telling me that all I have to do to fix all this bugs that I'm having
is a good chance, yeah.
Is just turn it off and turn it back on?
You can do that.
All I have to do is just put it on airplane mode? Why don't we live our lives like that? This is why I captioned it. Sometimes in our life, we need to put ourselves in airplane mode. What I'm saying is that a lot of times in our life, we get overwhelmed with so much bugs, viruses. Let's keep it with the analogy. We're losing reception. We don't even connect with people anymore. We having a conversation with these people. Do they even understand you? Matter of fact, but a question, do you even understand what they're telling you? Is your reception even working? You understand what I'm saying?
You might need a signal booster.
You're going to need something, bro. I like the way you said, just turn your phone off and turn it back on.
20 seconds, bro.
And I just did that, and now it's running smooth. No problems. It's running brand new.
Wow.
If only we treated ourselves like that. If only we treated our bodies like that. Listen, we all got issues. Listen, we all get overwhelmed at times. Most times it's life. Life is very unpredictable. It's okay to disconnect yourself before you reconnect yourself back to the world. How can you be good to someone if you're not even good to yourself? You're filled with all these thoughts in your mind. As far as they say you're a positive person, right? And they think it's easy. They think it's this difference between being confident and positive. If you're a confident person, I'm not waking up every morning. You can disagree with me, Mando. I ain't waking up every morning and I'm going to be I'm going to be confident today. Confidence is you are or you're not.
Yeah.
Confidence comes from a belief in yourself. It's not
when nobody else believes in you. That gives you more strength. The really confident people is weird. The really confident people, my opinion, they get fueled up when they get rejected or when it builds them up. Okay. See you later.
Can y'all hear him?
I'm speaking low?
You're speaking a little bit, bro. Let's put some bass in your voice.
My bad, bro.
I know you're probably used to, because I know you used to talking to people. You're used to talking to people face to face. You know, you've been on this
Yeah,
path,
yeah,
pressing
yeah,
positivity. We're not,
What's going on, world? Okay, so
let's not scare them. You know, let's not scare them out. You see, there is a difference between being scared and being excited, right?
yeah, for sure.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that some other time. What I'm saying is that a lot of times we need to disconnect ourselves before we reconnect. We need to recharge. We need to reboost ourselves. Like we said, 24 hours in a day. Cool. 8 hours you make a living. 8 other hours you need to rest. Your body needs to rest, right? And the other 8 hours is like what are you say that you're doing with your life. So if everybody's saying you need 8 hours to relax and recharge yourself, why is it that a lot of people don't understand that they have to really disconnect themselves from, and it's everybody, bro. It's their friends, their families, their co-workers, business. A lot of times you even need to disconnect yourself from yourself. Sometimes you need to stop listening to yourself. Like, and while I'm bringing up the differences between being confident and positive, as far as confidence, just what you are, when you're positive, bro, they think you're positive and it's easy. It's not easy to be positive. The reality is, being that our subconscious is so toxic to ourselves, bro, it's a constant battle, bro. Every day, every hour, I have to tell myself, no, you are smart enough. No, you can do it. No, they're just hating on you. No, you have a vision. You know you can do this. You are better. Stop listening to yourself. You can do it. And it's a constant battle. It starts with yourself, obviously. Start off waking up and you can say, I'm going to try to have a good day today.
Me versus me. You versus you.
What do you mean, bro? Because I know what I mean, but I want you to explain to our viewers.
I mean, the only person that can stop you is you. And when you wake up in the morning, you're the one that have the choice to whether to set yourself up, to set your universe, to set the energy up, that golden hour, into that positive wave, or you can let you waking up late ruin your whole day and things like that. There's a whole bunch of things that can happen in the morning to ruin your whole day.
A lot of things, right?
It's you versus you, that angel and the devil, right? Like, who's gonna win? They're both the same person. They both got your face on it.
So I understand the me versus me. Continue.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same person. So you just gotta master that thing. So that's pretty dope.
We go through life, bro. Sometimes, and like we're driving a car, right? And we're driving a car, and a lot of people's different, right? But sometimes when I don't know where I'm going, I need to shut off the radio. Like if I don't
ignore the call.
That's what I'm saying. If it's not my GPS, I don't want to hear anything.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, but this is the road of life.
Because the wrong turn could cost you another 12 minutes.
And then
you're late.
And then you're looking on the side, and all of a sudden you're in an accident that just cost you a whole day. Now you're calling like
that just sounds like a whole year.
But the reality is, I'm just using this as a metaphor, an analogy, as far as my point that I'm trying to put across. Like, this road is what we call life. And what I mean as far as putting yourself in airplane mode, what I mean as far as disconnecting before you reconnect, is we have to cancel the noise. Understand what I'm saying? So much clutter around us. We need to cancel this out. Roll up your window, shut off that radio, and realize that, oh snap, you're driving. You're driving, yeah, you're breathing, you're living. So where is it that you're going? At the end of the day, I don't care who disagrees with me. There's no such thing as standing still in this world. It's either you're going backwards or you're going forwards. It's one or the other. I don't want nobody tell me, yeah, I'm just taking some time off. Yeah, because I did this and blah, whatever excuse or reason you're coming up with. I'm sorry to tell you, you're going backwards in your life. Because at the end of the day, ain't nothing stopping for you. I don't care how much breaks you need. I don't care how bad you need that vacation. When that first comes, that rent better be paid. You can't tell your landlord or the mortgage or the realtors that I took a vacation this month, but I'll pay it back next month. You're going to be living out in the streets, or you're better going to come up with that money in the next 5 days and pay that late fee too. What I'm saying is, disconnect and reconnect. We have to cancel the noise around us so we can actually focus and see what is it that I'm doing with my life? Where is it that I'm going with my life?
A place where I struggle is writing. I write a lot of things down. I have 3 or 4 notebooks, 2 calendars, but I feel like I need to write more down. So that's when you make it come into, you know what I'm saying? Make it come into life.
When you write something down.
Yeah, like you're trying to organize yourself. You're trying to, like, what are you doing with your life? You just ask. Like, you have to write things down. Like, literally, get to the T. There's a science in that. So, little simple things.
Got you. Because Jaylene is over here saying it's hard to stay positive when you have a lot of negativity around you. It's hard to stay positive when you have a lot of negativity around you. What, in your opinions, can you overcome that negativity that's around you? Besides all the things that I have mentioned already.
Willpower.
Willpower.
Shit, bro. Like you have to. When your friends call you, you know you got a test, and then you're a college. I'm not a college student. Right? If you're a college, as an example, if you're a college student, you got a test on Monday. It's Sunday, and your friends call you like, "Yo, let's go to City Walk real quick." Mm-hmm. It's already 11 o'clock.
You know you got to be up at.
You know you got to be in class at 8:30.
Yeah.
That willpower that separates it. Like, it's just, you know.
So is it just willpower, or is it a way that? Or discipline too.
It's hard.
Because it goes hand in hand, right?
We can make a list, Michael.
Okay.
We can make a list.
Because I feel like it really goes with discipline, but I completely agree with what you're saying as far as the willpower. And in the example you said, like, you got to be up early. You got your job, you got your school, whatever. But your friends, they doing their own thing.
You're going to decide when your friend calls you. You're going to be like, yo, we out? Or, nah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And is that me versus me? Who's gonna pick, you or you? And which you?
And then exactly, which you is choosing? Exactly, is it gonna be your higher self, or which one who's making the decision?
The mediocre one, or the one that's looking into the future because you already know what you have your hands on?
Okay, that's cool. That's how you put it. I would put it though, your ego or your soul. Who's the one making the decision? Is it your ego? Because that's just your body, your physical pleasure. Yeah, it's fun to go out. It's fun to go drink and have a good time. That's fun. But that's not your soul making that decision, because if it was, your soul is looking for what's best for you, like you said, your future to come. You feel me? Your soul going to be like, nah, you need your rest. You need a couple of hours to study. You haven't gotten the subject completely passed down. You should just stay in. Better yet, how about we scratch all of that? The reality is, if you have so much negativity around you, if you have so much of these friends, quote unquote friends around you, then the reality is, and I'm sorry to tell you guys this is called brutally honest for a reason, and I'm gonna keep it brutal. I'm gonna keep it brutal. That's your fault. The reality is, what you keep around you says more about you than what it says about them. That's the truth. Because if you was on a higher level, they couldn't even reach you. The reality is, you too stuck on trying to fit in and trying to wear this mask, trying to fit in to everybody else's level because you're too humble. Being too humble is not a good thing. You need to, when you're too humble, you don't even value yourself. If you knew who you was, what you are, and if you had that confidence and the desire to aspire in life, you would have that willpower. You would have that discipline. So my best advice to you guys that have all these people around you, negative people, you should be doing better for yourself. You are a lion. You are an eagle. And an eagle flies so damn high that when it sees another bird next to it, it has to be another eagle. Can't no other bird be on that level.
Wow.
So if you feel like you're an eagle and yet you're surrounded by pigeons and chickens and whatever, I'm sorry, but apparently you ain't flying high enough. I'm just saying, bro.
Talk, bro. That's
like, what's success for you? Because we all measure success differently. So I'm asking you personally, what is success for you? How do you measure success?
When you're able to do whatever you want to do with whoever you want to do it with at whatever time you want to do it with.
Awesome. I'm going to need you to repeat that one more time, man.
Success to me is when you're able to do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever's in your heart, whatever you're passionate, whatever makes you happy, efficient, and Buenaventura Lakes makes you happy and that's success, that is success. Doing whatever you want to do at whatever time. I should be seeing crying emojis because that was a pretty good joke. At whatever time you want to do it with whoever. You don't have someone else taking control of your schedule and your timing, because time is the most expensive thing in the world. So
that's a great answer. I love that answer.
I'm passionate about that. I want to do crazy things, but at whatever time I want to do it with whoever I want to do it with. That's my.
Y'all like that answer? I'm gonna ask you guys too. What does success mean to you? What is it that you need to accomplish in your life, or have in your life, or do in your life that you would consider yourself to be successful?
Let's give them 60 seconds real quick. Not even 30 seconds. I want to hear from them real quick. What is it?
So, when I asked you, what does success mean to you? Your response to me was when you're able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. That's beautiful. Because to me, I would measure my success, or I would consider myself to be successful if it matches my happiness. Now, with what you're saying, that's definitely gonna make me happy. You feel me? Definitely.
Because now you can literally pick whatever you want.
Whenever I want.
And
whatever I want.
Whenever and whatever. So that falls into everything.
But then the three necessities in life is food, clothing, and shelter. So you need money for all these things. So it's like, it feels like it all goes down to money. In order for you to do whatever you want, it's going to take money. So financial freedom, which is what Natasha said, financial freedom.
Residual income.
And being happy regardless of what's going on around me. I like the fact that you said residual income, because I feel like if you're working a 9 to 5, you're a slave to that business owner. If you're a business owner, you're a slave to your customers. You said residual income.
Yeah,
what is that?
That's how I measure success. That's how. To me, that's the only way that I'm gonna be successful. The only way, and if I get that when after that comes whatever I want with whoever I want at whatever time I want is residual income. Because when I'm sleeping,
you still making money.
I need to still be making money because there's only 24 hours in a day. If you guys are from Mars, if you guys are tuning in from Mars or anywhere else around the galaxy, then it's a little different. But on Earth, there's only 24 hours. The same hours that Michael got, that I have, that Bill Gates, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, everybody has the same 24 hours. And there's something else that is out there. Like, if you want to be successful, you got to research how to be successful, literally. And research the people who are successful and literally look at the small details and what they did. If you do deep research, it's so funny because it's the simplest things that makes a difference. So
residual income is making money when you're still sleeping. Like, you just making money continuously.
When you do something right one time, only one time, and you get paid over and over and over again. Will Smith, he recorded The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. One time. One episode, one time. Every episode, one time. Every single time we wake up to eat cereal at 3 a.m. and we go to Nick and he's playing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he just got paid. Every single time. Biggie, Michael Jackson made $400 million last year. He died like 10 years ago.
He's still making buku bread. I got you.
You know?
I got you.
He did something right one time.
Well, let me ask you this, because the next topic we was going to talk about is the power of 2 or 3. Now, I don't know if you meant Jordan. You know, I grew up in that era, but maybe you're a little new school, so you probably mean LeBron, right? He got the power of 2-3.
Michael Jordan is better than LeBron, but what is your point? What are you doing?
What do you mean by the power of 2-3? I don't get it. 2-3, like 23, like playing ball. Like, I don't get it. What do you mean by the power of 2-3? What is that?
Something about me, I do a lot of personal development. And in my research, it's been up 4 years now. I came across this guy named Jim Rome, and he's like a master of finding yourself and figuring yourself out, that whole me versus me thing. And
he's pretty good with finances too.
He's good with everything.
Okay. So the power of 2 or 3.
When 2 or 3 people reach a common goal, there's nothing that could be there's nothing that could stop them. There's nothing that could be impossible. So what I mean by that is basically the same old thing. We heard it our whole life. 4 eyes is better than 2 eyes.
Than 2 eyes, okay.
2 heads is better than 1. It's that same thing. And then that ties into the thing of what you said earlier about your ego and your soul. Like, if you have an ego problem and you're not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like that. Because you're saying like the power of 2 or 3. So what you really mean in simple terms is teamwork. And to really accomplish anything really big in life, you do need an army behind you. And I understand what you're talking about as far as like that's where the ego comes in. Especially when it's us men. Especially when it's us men that we feel like we could conquer the world on ourselves. Especially when it's us men that we can't even say when we hurt ourselves, because we gotta be so machista. And especially us men that we don't like to work with, so because I don't need you, I could do it all on my own. I don't need your help, and I know everything I need to know already. And if I didn't know, it wasn't that important for me to know in the first place. And if it failed, it wasn't meant to succeed in the first place. Like, we all did have these excuses that would come up. So when I hear you saying the power of 2 and 3, it's a collective effort. Like,
when 2, it's like a Bible verse, and forgive me for not knowing this by heart, but it's when 2 or 3 people reach a common goal, there's nothing that can be impossible.
Okay.
And yeah, man, Coach K, one of the best coaches that ever coached the game of basketball, he used to teach his team. The first thing he ever taught his team, and he's the most successful coach in college basketball, is when I put my hand up and go like this represents every single one of you, because there's 5 players in a team. And when it comes together, it just becomes a unstoppable force, he called it.
That's a great analogy. I like that.
And every single person has a different job. And when you look at successful people, when you look at businesses, relationships, churches, like a whole bunch, big associations. That's what it entitles. A whole bunch of people focus on a common goal, working together, no ego problem.
Similar to what we're doing, right? 2 common people.
Because I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to reach out and kind of like reach more people, and I just never. I don't know. I don't know what excuse I could come up with, but I'm sure there was one. And now
you wasn't training. That's all it was. Because a lot of people don't think that I just started a page and I started doing this from yesterday. Like, I've been doing this for like 5 years. Like I like when I first came to Florida, I had the radio show.
I remember.
Like I had my studio. Like
every day after you got home from work.
All of this has just been training me to do what I'm doing now. So I wouldn't say an excuse. I would give myself a reason. Like, everything happens for a reason. Like, damn, I was in training. It set me up for here. Why didn't I do it back then? Because I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready to deliver what it is that I'm supposed to be delivering, Because we all have a purpose in life. So being that we're talking about the power of 2 or 3, being that we had this meeting as far as having the same vision, why are you here? I'm asking you.
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. What are you doing here at 9 o'clock on a Thursday? Why are you here? Why is it that you have so much interest in doing this Brutally Honest Mastermind? Why are you here?
I can make you 100. I could put 100 reasons why on a piece of paper right now in about 200 seconds. But like, something that comes to my head is just like I literally just finished saying right now, reaching the people. Like, I want to relate a message because I got the message from someone. You know what I'm saying? And I was 21 years old. I'm 28 now. I was 21 years old when I first had my daughter. And as soon as I had my daughter, I had like a mind shift. Like, whew,
it changes.
It changed like that. I was at the barbershop.
Especially when you have a daughter. I got you.
I was at the barbershop I found out Ruby was pregnant. And I'm like, yo, I'm moving different. I'm not supposed to be moving like this.
That effort attitude went out the window.
Yeah, and I went to school. I started getting back into school. Got my degree, which was pointless. I'm not against school, but I wasted my time there. But I learned a lot from it, so that was good. And then the reason why I'm here is, like I said, to reach the people, to relate the message that there's more out of life right now than whatever it is that you're doing. If you feel stuck, if you feel not happy, then it's something within you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta figure that out because it's right there and you could do it any day. You just gotta decide.
And that's why I always say, like, everybody's looking for answers. The answers is already within you. Everybody's looking for happiness. You haven't found it because you haven't searched within yourself. Everything that you need, you already have. If only you believed in yourself. Matter of fact, if only you believed in yourself the way you believe in everybody else. Like, why is it so much easier? And this is a real question, right? Like, why is it so easy for us to support other people? And you my boy, I got you. Oh, you want to do this, you want to do that? Oh, I'm going to go out my way for you. Yeah, let's do this and whatever. But I can't do that for myself. I can't go out my way for my own dreams, for my own goals in life. I don't believe in myself the way I believe in you. Can you imagine if just for a moment we supported ourselves the way we support our family and friends? Where would you be? Oh, I know where you'd be. You would have been found the greatness that's been inside you. How about that?
Unleash the Giant in You. It's that book. You guys should go pick it up. I haven't read it yet personally because
I feel like, to move along, I feel like, and this is my quote that I came up with a couple of days ago, probably last night. The more you talk, the less things you have to say.
The more you talk, the less things you have to say?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, what do you think I mean? Because I'm going to explain what I mean. Because
Like
it's not supposed to be like that.
Like less is more? I think it's the opposite of that is what you're saying.
The more you talk, the less things you have to say. You know these people that all they do is talk about themselves? All these people that are so self-censored. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the best. Oh, can't nobody touch me. You know those people, right? Matter of fact, but it doesn't end there. Besides them saying, I'm this and I'm that, they're also the type of people to be like, you're not this and you're not that. These are the type of people that will big themselves up, but put you down. So when I say the more you talk, because that's just talk, the less things you have to say. Because these are just things that hold no value. You feel me? So what is it that you're saying? You're not saying anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because real people that do have something to say only speak when it's necessary. I'm not over here talking because I love the way my sexy voice, and it is sexy, sounds. You feel me? But a lot
about confidence.
But a lot of people, most of us, we just can't wait for the other person to shut up so we can continue talking. So we can continue hearing ourselves.
And that's actually, I'm happy you brought that up. That's something you gotta practice. Like, first of all, you have to be self-aware of that, because that's a big issue. You know what I'm saying? And I caught myself doing that a few times. And if you know better, you'll do better. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta do research, bro, because when you're talking to a successful person, obviously you have to do more listening than you do talking.
And that's my point.
That's it.
Everybody that's
and you can learn from a bum in the street.
Anything.
You got 2 ears, 1 mouth. I swear God did that on purpose.
You know, and a lot of times we go through our lives and we're complaining about this and we're complaining about that, and we come across these people and we actually have the nerve. Me too, because I'm speaking from experience. You feel me? Like, we actually have the nerve to say, oh, they don't value what I have. They don't care about what I've done. The reality is, you don't care either. Because if you cared, they would too. Everybody wants something for free. Matter of fact, everybody wants everything for free. And it's your responsibility to put the price and the value on what it is that's really important to you. I don't want to hear people talking about, oh, they don't appreciate this or they don't appreciate that. Because if you would have put the value on it, they would have known how much it's worth. The problem is that too many of us are letting these people put a price on what we worked for. They putting it on sale. They making it easily accessible that you could just go to Walmart and buy your dream for $2.99. Guess what? I'm sorry. Guess what? That ain't gonna work for me. You want to put a price online, you ain't going to be able to, because I determine the price and the value on what it is that I want and what I do and what I've done in my life. Y'all want to put a price on it? Cool, let's put a price. How about this? How about you got to wait a whole year before you even put that order in? And then after you put that order in, you still got to wait 2 years to even get it. Why am I making it easy for them? If it took me 10 years to achieve my goals, well, I got to make it easy like anybody can just go online and just purchase it like it's worth nothing. That's my responsibility to put it on. And guess what? After you make that purchase, you ain't going to get it overnight. This ain't UPS. This is RNS. Some big major difference in there.
You heard?
Because it's true, bro. We like to complain like, oh, they don't value me. Like, man, I put in so much work into this show and people are not watching and they don't share and they don't comment. Well, first of all, is it even important to you? And second of all, what's your purpose on doing this? Like you said, you want to reach more people. That's in a positive way. We are all influencers.
I want more people. I want my funeral to be packed. And I could have just met him for like an hour. And I'd be like, damn, I gotta go out my way to go to Armando's funeral. You know what I'm saying? I just want to impact the people and I want them to point their finger at me and be like, yo, boom, he put me on. He put me on. The more wins I have like that, there's no way I could lose.
I love that because it's like, the more you surround and fill yourself up with positivity, the less room you will have for the negatives in your life. That's just what I'm going to start off with this. Next week we're going to talk about as far as how people project their insecurities. I really want to dig deep into that. For an example,
what do you mean?
I'm losing my hair, bro. I'm losing my hair. Like I'm balding right here and things like that, right? But then I see you, and I look at you, and you have a full set of hair. And I tell you, yo, you got a big-ass forehead. Or I tell you, yo, your hair seems to be thinning right here. Now all of a sudden, I'm projecting my own insecurities onto you. Now all of a sudden, I gained weight. But for whatever reason, I gained weight. I'm the one getting fat, but I'm the one telling you, yo, that shirt used to fit you a lot looser. Why is it so tight on you? You gaining some extra pounds?
Yeah, be careful.
We're going to talk about that. Yeah. We're also going to be talking about a term I came up with, unintentional pessimist. This is what we hear. Brutally honest mastermind. It's not for everybody. It's not for immature people. This show is not for people that want a change. If you're content, if you're satisfied the way your life is, and you just like to breathe air and breathe it out and continue living your 9-to-5 life and things like that, then you know what? Do whatever it is that you want to do to make yourself happy. But if you're one of those, especially those watching now, if you're one of those that want more out of life, that knows life has more to offer you, that knows that you need to be the one to get up from your bed every single day and make the change and be the change before you expect the change, then I welcome y'all every second week. We're doing this every other Thursday at 9 o'clock on this same channel. What's your topic for next week? Fear and excitement. Something about that. Replacing it.
Oh, yeah. Like he asked me before the show, you nervous? I'm like, nah, I'm excited. Like literally excited because of course I'm nervous. We're human, it's natural, we're nervous. But you gotta learn how to substitute nervous or scared or fear with excitement, happy, and joy. So that's easy, it's all in the mind. You gotta be able to turn those around. So we'll talk about that a little bit next week. Every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday. Make sure y'all tune in for that. And just know that you do have a purpose in this life. And just also understand that it comes with believing in yourself. Y'all know about my hashtag, nothing but confidence. Y'all can use that hashtag if y'all got a positive influence and y'all really trying to make a change into it, so I could take a look at it and probably repost it. By having a purpose, by knowing what you do, by having that desire and that ambition, can't no one stop you, especially if you got 2 to 3 people next to you that have that same vision with you. When you have that reason as far as what is it that you're doing this for, engaging and trying to make a positive change, or the only thing that's going to happen is that you're going to receive that positivity 10 times fold. One of the things before I end this off, we need to understand that if you determine your success, if you determine the value, if you determine what it is that you're doing, the importance of what it is that you're doing in your life by the support that you receive, you will never be successful. Well, understand this. This is brutally honest, and I ain't being no pessimist. I'm just being a realist. The last people to support you will be the closest ones to you. Don't let that drag you down. Don't let that put you down. That's just natural. The main reason why the people closest to you will be the last ones to support you, because they're too damn close to you to see the bigger picture. It's your boy Michael Marte here.
It's your boy Armando de la Cruz.
Mastermind. Make sure y'all tune in. And I love you guys all. Thank y'all all for tuning in.
Let's get it.
See y'all all next week.
Next week, baby!
Press 1 if y'all saw this on live, and press 2 if y'all watching it on replay.
That's a good one.